What is up, everyone, and welcome to another Tech Check Tuesday. This is another short and sweet episode about a very important accessory for your Mavic Air. And if you're a Mavic Pro owner, you should probably own a pair of these too. And I am talking about, of course, a pair of extended landing gear, like this kit right here from the great folks at Polar Pro. And as always, if you feel compelled to purchase such a thing, look down there in the product links to make sure that you can buy your very own for the same low price, and you support my channel just a tiny bit so I can keep doing what I love to do. So, landing gear. I mean, really? Do I really need to spend an extra 10, 15, 20 bucks on landing gear? And why? The Mavic Pro and the Mavic Air, and in this case the Air, is designed for extreme portability and compactness, which makes it perfect for taking out into the middle of nowhere so you can go out and capture those amazing aerial shots. However, the fact that it is so compact also makes it subjected to low ground clearance. So what's the deal with low ground clearance? What's the problem there? Well, not only is your camera very close to the ground, which could pick up dirt or hit a rock or some grass or get something caught in it very easily prior to takeoff. You don't catch it, you fly around, and all of a sudden you realize you get way out there where you're capturing your shot, and your camera's acting up because there's a piece of grass stuck in it. It also subjects your sensitive and expensive camera to all kinds of the elements being that low to the ground. And in the case of the Mavic Air, if you're trying to use gesture control and you're even in short manicured grass, it could obscure the camera and keep it from picking you up for proper gesture control. So enter a nice, cheap, and easy and extremely portable accessory for your Mavic, the extended landing gear. So in the case of the Polar Pros, they're pretty easy to put on. They just slip right over the arms of your drone. They have nice little padded cradles to protect the arms of your drone to keep them from getting scratched up. And they just slide on like so. The shorter set goes on the rear, and the longer set will go on the front. And the longer set that goes on the front even has little cuts in the bracket so that the light is visible through it. With the gear on, you get about an extra inch of length. So we're going to take a look at ground clearance out in the sports field, freshly cut grass with and without the extended landing gear. So they've just recently cut the grass here in this soccer, or you Europeans would call it football field, to regulation length. So it's very short. So we're going to use this as a good demonstration how important it is, even in something like this. Without the extended gear, even in this short grass, you can see how much the camera is buried down in the grass, and the rear blades are nearly touching it. I'm barely visible to the drone at all. You can see how much turbulence and disturbance was caused by the aircraft taking off, and how the hard, automatic landing like this could damage the camera if there was something underneath it. Alright, so now let's put the landing gear on. And here we are with the landing gear on. You can instantly see how much more visibility there is. You can clearly see how much cleaner the takeoff is, and how much gentler the landing looks. Of course, it can only do so much, but the extra clearance can really open up all kinds of creative options. Always be sure to clear away dirt, debris, rocks, and other obstacles. And keep in mind that dust and other debris could easily get caught. So yes, the extending landing gear is really only going to give you an extra inch or so for takeoff. Do I still recommend it? Absolutely, because sometimes that's all you really need to make a safe takeoff or landing. However, there's going to be many occasions where it's not going to make that much difference, and you're going to need to do something a little more creative, like hand launch or takeoff, which I'll cover in a different episode. Do I still recommend landing gear? Absolutely, and not just because they sponsored this episode. Sometimes that extra inch is all you really need. I know that's what she said, but if you've enjoyed this episode and any of my others, feel free to give me the thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment, share, subscribe, and all that other happy stuff too, because it makes a huge difference. And of course, so does also using the product links below to purchase anything and everything I promote in any of my episodes. It makes a big difference, and I appreciate it a lot. Thanks again for joining me. Have yourselves an awesome afternoon. See you soon. If you're still with me, check out this crazy bonus footage. Just after I was wrapping up and putting things away, I noticed this crow here dive bombing a bald eagle chilling out in this tree. Now, crows can be incredibly territorial, but this eagle doesn't look too concerned.